Hello everybody watching at home, and I hope you are having a wonderful weekend so far. I mean, it's Friday, right? It's kind of the weekend. I know for sure that this game will make your start into the weekend even better. And talking about the game, we had to wait a little bit, but here we are, starting out with the champion select. And yeah, let's see what those games will bring us. I'm pretty excited. And talking about excited, who knows, maybe Jinx will see the day of light today. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty good. But of course, first we have to wait for the first few bands. You know, it's the absolute classic. Okay. So, J4, first pick. I like it. Many other strong engage options are out the window. Maokai, Oriana, Ash Arrow, Rel, even Nico with Pop Blossom. This will all not be seen in this game, but what we will see will be Syndra. And hi Crive, by the way, that's a smart thing. Always forgetting, I have to do this myself here. I have to do the title myself. That is true. So let me do that real quick. Correct. Perfect. And meanwhile, what are we seeing in the background? It is a Poppy pick, and oh lord, would you look at that? It is Galio Jarvan. Galio is a champion I haven't really seen in a long while. I'm not sure how good he is right now, honestly. I think he's a bit of a forgotten champion, and also depends on the role. Of course, now we see Tristana, so Tristana can be played mid lane, can be played bot lane. Galio can be played mid lane, can be played support. But who knows, maybe even top lane. That's a big question, right? What are those guys flexing? And again, in theory, Jarvan could also be played as support, but that's something you don't really see right now. Because Jarvan jungle is just too freaking good. But hey, with Poppy as counter pick, maybe we gotta swap it somewhere. I don't know. I don't think so. If you first pick it, you have to be comfortable in the jungle. But hey, again, some people play top, some people play support. I'm also really interested. Why did Lostik choose to ban Vayne? That's an interesting thought for sure. And yeah, banning out some strong top lane blind picks. That's a good option for sure. Renekton banned out of this game. Just as Vayne in the second ban rotation. And yeah, both teams are thinking. Garen, that is likely a target ban. I would think so, at least. Oh, that's this. Okay. Jenna ban, Garen ban. Those are the last two bans from the first game. Talking about first games, by the way. This is indeed also the first game in Division 4.1 for Lostik. Might as well add that for the title, right? Might as well. So yeah, it's Division 4 now, so a bit more on the line, and the opponents for Lostik, they should be a bit harder. Keep that in mind. And of course, also keep in mind what both teams are drafting. Because on one side we see an Alistar support together with Ezreal on bot lane. And on the other side we saw a Braum pick into the Alistar, and we see a Cannon. So 5M is looking for a wombo combo. Like absolute classic. I'm not really sure how strong Galio is right now. But Galio mid lane, I think it's decent. Maybe it can survive against Poro with Cookie Syndra. I'm not too sure. Poro with Cookie on Syndra, even though he himself says it's not quite his best champion, I have to say regarding this, he looks pretty good on it. Indeed. Okay. Yeah, still setting up one or two things in the background. It's always the thing with casting solo. I mean I have Briar by my side, but yeah, she's not talking too much, sadly. Oh, the scores are on. Excuse me. Okay. Now that should be better. No more scores. Who likes scores, guys? Who likes that even? Yeah. Lostik versus 5M. Let's have a look at the matchups. Olaf top lane against Cannon. So Cannon does have the range advantage, and he still has his lightning rush to kinda get out, but if he gets slowed by Olaf, it could be kinda rough. That's just something that we have to keep in mind. And of course, Cannon's biggest strength being able to stun his opposition. Yeah, Olaf just uses Ragnarok and he doesn't care. So Cannon should be more impactful in team fights, but Olaf should have a like some openings to find kills on the lane. That's something that we have to keep in mind. Olaf always a big threat. Now talking about the mid lane matchup. Again, this is like the other way around. This time we have Syndra Poro with Cookie on the range matchup, and also a kind of spammable spell. Of course, we have to remember the Q nerfs, like cooldown nerfs that we had some time ago. But still, we have better scaling in that regard. That's what we got in place. So Syndra should be able to play this lane fairly safely. not really get into any trouble. What we have to keep in mind though, and also the big strength from 5M, it is with the Galio and it is with the hero's entrance. So you can always try to help out top lane, bot lane, or just ult onto your Jarvan that is ganking somewhere or that is getting invaded. So it's always annoying playing against a global presence like this. Global ultimate. But yeah. Galio, Tristana. A lot of all in. Basically everybody can just jump in here. Even I was thinking like, do you ever want to jump in as Tristana? Maybe you want to. Of course it's even more value for Poppy's steadfast presence. But yeah. Oh, hi Marth, I don't know. Second caster is yeah, freezing to death. Second caster doesn't know how to freeze lanes anyway, so might be freezing all the time. Oh man. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, that's the draft that we got to see. I couldn't really talk about win cons already because I don't even know. It's like so many detailed things, but we did talk about the mid-game interaction. We did talk about hero's entrance that is absolutely key for 5M. And honestly, looking at that entire draft here, what you have to keep in mind, more or less, is just scaling wise. I have to shut down something real quick. Excuse me. Sorry. You know. Yeah, okay, nice. Thank you. Okay. Who is Rookie? Wait, that's a copper with a... That's a holiday... Oh, damn. That's a good copper you have there, Mr. Marth. Also known as Marth ADC. Also known as Austrian Marth. And there we finally go. Let us jump onto the rift. And of course, we are hype to see this first game. Again, it is 5M playing versus Lostik. And here we are. I actually have to have a look at this Galio skin. What Galio skin is this? Looks pretty dope. Maybe he just plays it for the skin. Who knows, who knows. Also a pretty interesting thing I'm seeing right now is Minion Dematerializer. Something on Cannon and on Galio, aka on Lace and on Siba. Curious to see if this helps their push in any way to match it. We will find out in the next episode of League Ball. Syndra. Okay, no wards to be found. So no quick level up for Siba. Right there. I like it. And Poor Wave Cookie not trying to get a blind Q in. And yeah. Both junglers starting solo, by the way. It's also an interesting one. But Boom is starting at the better camp. There, I said it. Yeah, don't judge me. So I'm a big believer in Wolf or Raptor start, just because you cycle it faster. Okay, and bot lane. Taurios heasing himself, just there. Chilling in the bush, AFKing basically. But yeah, I really like Boom's clear here. You will get into your second rotation much faster like this if you clear the small camps first before killing the buff camps. While Vaser started on the buffs, I mean, it's not a bad decision on Jarvan. It's a bit champion specific, of course. You know how it is. And the camera wants to, yeah, kind of jump everywhere. I'm not too sure how top lane should play out. I mean, I know at a certain level, Olaf just wants to run cannon down. But I'm not sure what level it is. It's always a classic melee versus range matchup thing. Okay. Jeez, mid lane might be coming, and poor with Wookie, he's just safely flashing this. He's respecting it. Oh, it's a tough one. I kind of want to say, hey, you could expect this and be topside-ish. But what if Jarvan does red buff into blue, into Grump, or... yeah, blue into Grump into red. Jarvan starting solo is, of course, the reason why Poro with Cookie lost his flash here. And he is warding on the side now. Now you might say, hey, but wait a second, Olisrem, I mean, he just got ganked from there, and Jarvan has to clear onto the other side. That is true, but it also means you can just safely play around that side of the river. Also means if Braum is rotating or something, you can spot him, so... I really like the ward. I also like level 3 versus level 2, and having Poppy there with you, exactly. Yeah, of course, Boom has to finish his camp first. Who has room for some more Boom? But Marth, Vaser has a level advantage on Boom. Oh, never mind, he doesn't anymore. Oh no. Impact advantage though. And I'm not even capping here. It kinda is impact advantage. 1 gank versus 0 gank. What you gonna do? Oh yeah, meanwhile, everybody chilling. John Cena's greeting, Bing chilling. Yeah, and of course Ling, he heard me and he was like, no, I'm not chilling, I'm level 4 and I'm all-inning. But not really too much happening. I mean, Genu started with a call, so... he's hanging in there. Getting the bonus gold is a bit squishier. Let's compare the stats real quick. We have 10 AD, 100 health, and 2.5% Omnivamp. So, if you deal... How much damage do you deal with 1 auto, sir? Can I have damage numbers, please? No, I cannot really, but it's like around 80, 70 or something, and then 3% is just a really low single-digit number on your lifesteal. And then we have Kaldo with no extra HP, with only 7 attack damage, and basically the same amount that suuuper hit. So, it is just stat-wise the worst opinion. The worst option, no matter opinion. Oh, talking about it. Top lane instantly running away. Really well played on Lace. Being ready to disengage there. Important. So Reezy, no more ghosts. Meanwhile, next objective is up for the taking. Dragon on 2k HP. Do you still want to contest it? I'm not sure. You're gonna be so late and Boom is not even caring anymore. Boom just abandoned it, and the team said as well, yo, no reason to contest this one, we will lose. Let's just scale up, get some more items, and then we will look really, really strong. Meanwhile, I'm also not too sure how top lane will pan out, because Reezy has no more TP. He used his goal to get a Tiamat though, and Tiamat, amazing for pushing in. Amazing to become a Ravenous Hydra and get some lifesteal. Okay, this might be the one. This is beautifully executed. Siba gets first blooded here. Really nice rotation from Lostik. And of course that's the 1-0, that's the first kill. And that's what we, as Lostik fans, want to see. No question about that. So, where do you go from here? Boom, 1-0, Poro with Cookie and a Setnov Assists. Hey, I just said impact diff. I did not say one is like, you know, better than the other. You know, Boom was farming while Weser ganked mid. Boom was studying the hammer while Weser ganked mid. And Boom was also studying how to get the more impactful ganks. Really important to also mention, basically everybody has flash up in this entire game right now, except for Reezy, and guess what? He just does not have flash. He has ghost, he has it on cooldown, but everybody else, flash, ready, so the next objective could be pretty explosive. And of course, talking about the next objective. Top lane dive is not the next objective. This thing here is the next objective. It's Half-Life. And of course, Siva no TP, so you could have outnumbered it if you reacted early enough, but do you really wanna, or do you just wanna keep on farming, keep up the lead? I think it's okay. I think it's still decent. Yes, Herald was slain. Yes, it is now in Weser's inventory, but it could be worse, 100%. Okay, Lace eating a tower shot here. And big props to Siva, respecting the rotation from Lostik, thinking about it, playing this really well, staying safe, and now his team is right next to Siva, so of course he can step up again. Siva now going back to base. Let's see what he can afford. Let's look at the inventory. Okay, lost chapter. So mid lane is kinda not even, but again kinda. I mean, it's not even, but it's not a big lead, so I don't really think it should matter too much. The lead is one here, Fiendish Codex. Of course, that's something. Let's not laugh at that. But still. It will probably not be enough to just insta-give a Galio with his magic shield. Okay, Geno flashing the Glacial Fissure, respecting it. I like that a lot. Playing it safe. Nobody really wants to die. We still have the lead on Lostik right now. And I get it, you don't want to lose it. You're not really finding any openings, and of course Siva with his global pressure does make it really hard to actually find something. That's why you have to be patient against the composition like 5Ms. I have to say, Lostik is doing a good job at exactly that right now. Being patient, chilling a little bit, and just scaling up. Because again, yeah, the wombo combo can be deadly. Don't get me wrong. All the CC layered, just the Cataclysm into Heron's entrance combo is already pretty good. And now we should not forget Cannon's Slicing Maelstrom. Or also Tristano's Bomb as AoE damage. If you get CC'd long enough, that also really matters. I'm pretty sure though, on the other hand, like that said, I'm pretty sure Lostik, they can just rock this thing. I believe in them, and of course they also have a draft with a lot of tools, but also with a lot of disengage. Sadnov can disengage, Poppy, of course, king of disengage. With her W, with her pushing people away, with her hammering people goodbye. So that is a good forecast for me. Again, if somebody from 5M is watching, I hope you enjoy, but I have to be a teeny little bit Lostik favored. No hard feelings here. But yeah, they have to earn it, of course. And how they have to earn it. Aureus might be in trouble. Hero's entrance over there though for some really good impact, and nobody died yet. Zeno super low. Aureus also super low. Both supports almost dead now. Cannon coming in with a really good maelstrom. Ling dies. Tyrus dies, and also Lace just dies. That's crazy. Really, really well played from Lostik, and this might as well just have been the game-winning fight, basically. With this lead now, if Lostik just plays the standard game and plays for the objective plus push prio, I feel like it is an easy win for them. But hey, maybe I'm also jinxing it, who knows? Maybe I'm saying that, having it instantly jinxed, and now they just, you know, do 10,000 mistakes per second. But of course, we will see. And again, have to wait a bit. This is a bit like LCK. Not gonna lie. Because not a lot of kills happening. If there are any kills, they are with a purpose. People are trying to contest. Ah, interesting. What did I push? Not too long ago. A really good feeling by Lace. But of course. You know, usually you say LCK when you mean it is kinda boring, but hey. Talking about boring, Genu, a beautiful arcane shift there, and Siba once more hits Genu, but will kinda be caught, and he cannot ult himself, so he will just eat away all the chip damage, but 5M, they are not done. Lace is here for a hook, he has TP, maybe he has to use it. Now there's the Cataclysm onto Poppy, and boom! Instantly dies. And the objective spawns. Fighting just for the objective is also something that LCK is known for. Or is it just... yeah, whatever. Now they are finally taking the objective. They shoved out mid first. Herald going into the pockets of 5M. But again, I'm pretty sure Lostik, they just have to chill, literally. They have to farm up, they have to hit 2 items. And if we have a look at the items, everybody in this game has 1 completed item, except for Tarios and Zednov. I mean, unless you count full boots, but no, we don't do that. So yeah, support life is harsh life. No money. No maidens. Oh, hello! Is this a Heck Flash? Ah. Imagine you're Siba here. Just imagine. The game keeps on giving though. So far, both teams not trying to take any huge risks, but once the teams did, Lostik started winning, but they kind of have to win harder. And it's tough. 2k gold, that's not a lead that is like, wow, insane commanding lead, we can just run them down or something. Nah, that's not how it works. We always have to look at the items, right? Oh, stylish. That reminds me of Caitlyn acing the whole Snowball Aurum combo, I think. That's like almost the same. But yeah, if we look at the items, we will see basically everybody just has 1 fully completed item. This means everybody is kinda the same strength, doesn't matter if you have, I don't know, 1 more Ruby Crystal, 1 more, yeah, it's kinda whatever. Okay, True Shot Barrage to disrupt his enemies. I mean, this game, guys, it's a bit slow. It's almost like both teams want to win and are competitive, and you know, I don't even know. And Power Wave Cookie on a shutdown now. 150 gold. You can see it over here. Meanwhile, Reezy chipping away at the top lane turret. Looking really strong, of course, with his fully stacked Ravenous Hydra. But it is beatable, of course. Never forget that. And talking about beatable. Dragon ready. Siba not getting pushed into the wall, not getting stunned. But maybe he is still caught. Oh, what a flash. What a flash, guys. I really want to see the cooldown real quick. 90 seconds. Okay, 90 seconds. Okay, I can. 80, 70. Meanwhile, in the background, some more interesting things happening. Hello, Miranpu, by the way. Reminds me a bit of Melon Pan, that name. Are you Melon Pan's brother? Long lost brother or something? I don't know. If you don't know who that is, do not look him up. Like, honestly. Better look at this game. Oh, beautiful disengage here. Vezur was looking for something and of course will kind of give up the dragon for that. Both teams will indeed give a dragon for that. Taureus getting really deep into the opponent team. Manages to get out. Really good disengage here. And nobody dies. Are you kidding me? Nobody dies. Ling is basically on 1 HP. So is Vezur. So is Power Wave Cookie. So is Sadnov. Oh my god. But hey, I told you they're playing it disciplined, they don't wanna just throw their lives away. Here we are. They really are not throwing their lives away. And also, I still kinda hate how slow this game is. I hope we will have some awesome fights soon. The next objective is Nash, so yeah, it kind of de-incentivizes more fighting because if you die and you lose Nash, that's just terrible. Talking about it though, I wanted some action, and Vezur, he will find some action, has to flash out of his own Cataclysm. And that's not something you want to see, especially if there is a push on mid lane going on maybe? No? Okay, TP is there from Genu. I was kind of expecting him to go there. Ooh, lot of damage. Lot of damage from Power Wave Cookie. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, 0 aka Power Wave Cookie aka the Zundrock God. Just realizing what a yummy chance is right in front of him, and he takes it. He eats it. He goes like, thanks a lot, ladies and gentlemen. And Lostik, they get so much right now. This is a big swing. This is a massive swing. This is absolute utter insanity. Top lane turret, a kill, and mid lane turret. The most important thing of those being the mid lane turret, actually. If you believe it or not, having your own mid lane turret and the enemy having the mid lane turret down is so good. It's like so good, it's amazing. Can always shove it in and then check for opponents, basically. Talking about the topic. I love how fast Boom with his poppy is. Base Rush really doing a lot of work here, and Siba maybe surviving with the stopwatch. But in mid lane there's also kind of action. No more Glacier. Oh my god, the Viking goes in! And oh my god, Lord! Flag and Drag will not get Vezur out. And this is yet again a beautiful double kill. This has to be so good for the mental from Lostik. Just going confidently into the first game. Just really shining here. And looking to put a dent into 5M start. But of course, it's not over yet. Even though, oh my god, it's beautiful. Where's Sednov's copy paste? Where is it? We need it. We need the Sednov copy paste. I mean, especially everybody is just resetting right now, chilling. This is so unfair. This feels personal. Poor with Cookie, he won't let Liling have anything. He's like, oh, you want to farm that wave right basically next to your tower? Oh, let me go over there. Let me shut out the lights. When you wake up again, you are in the gray screen. So Ling still 15 seconds, and now of course with Nash, it could be an easy push. The game went from really slow and controlled to high pace and controlled. Because let's have a look at the items. Reezy, 2 items. Okay, never mind. Let's look at bot lane first. Poor with Cookie still alive. The Hammer of Justice earns just that title. Boom! With a beautiful display of how to press R at the exact right moment and when to let it go. This was amazing. Boom! Oh my god, the Poppy. I mean, you cannot ban everything, but man, first picking Jarvan and then the opponent picking Poppy. Now, of course, draft is one thing, champ select is one thing, but now looking at the game, it just doesn't feel like it does too much. Weser could, of course, find some impact early game. Let's not take that away from him. But from a certain point, boom, he was just a prodigy. So I'm of course wondering how will this game go on. First of all, the Infernal Dragon will not be contested over there. And will go over straight to Lostik, and this means they are on soul point. This means they can get ready in 5 minutes to grab this game-winning soul, but hey, also 5M could have a chance to get the soul. It depends. Can you keep out Weser? You do have a lot of disengage on the side of Lostik, but of course, attacking like that always means you could lose some HP, you could lose some mana that you need later. So I'm not sure how deep you really want to go here. Again, basically everybody has flash up, and that's also something that baffles me, like super hard. Poor Wave Cookie used the flash in a really good way. Also, he's 406. Poor Wave Cookie is on 6 items. Poor Wave Cookie has a whopping 545 ability power. And let me tell you, it will not get less. And also let me tell you, he went for a Cosmic Drive, so for a movement option, not for a straight damage option. He did go with Ionian Boots of Lucidity for more utility, for more knockbacks, more slows. But yeah, we're waiting here. Reezy showing himself, and now you have to react quick. Of course, you cannot get out because of the Cataclysm. He tries to get one, he's getting stunned though, and a Ragnarok was not enough here. That's a bit sad, but on the other side of the map, you see Team Lostik just pushing mid. They probably had in voice comments, hey, if they all match our split pusher, we can just shove through mid, no problemo. And then do this 1 or 2 more times. Oh, never mind. Maybe. Really good. Tareos flashing forward, going for the Glacial Fissure. Stun is going through, but not enough damage right now. 5M, they need some more items. They are 10k behind. Remember in the early game it was like 4 to 5k? And now it is 10k, like almost. So of course 5M, they need some more gold, they need to find some more stuff to buy. That is what they need right now. That's for sure. Taking control of the jungle here. Let me toggle vision real quick. Okay, there is... I mean, it was an attempt. Was a nice try. And even then you swapped lower cooldowns for flash, so yeah, it is worth it, but then again, do we really care too much about Syndra's flash? Maybe in like 1 or 2 minutes, once Hero's Entrance is back up again and Vaser has his Cataclysm as well, yeah. Maybe then it can matter, but I feel like Pour with Cookie, he will play more safe. He will be prepared, as the cool kids say. What is the next objective, guys? I'm not sure. Nash is up in about right now, but also only 1 minute for the dragon, and again, that's a soul for Lostik, so you really do not want to give neither of them into the opponent's hands. Sadnov looking for an engage. Okay, Vaser looking for the counter engage. Teleport is getting pulled here. Vaser will die. Beautiful hammer to throw somebody away, and now it is a double kill already. Pour with Cookie finding one more for the books. And yeah, Siba can run away, but what can he do? If you just run away, Lostik will destroy your base. It is a 29-minute game, ladies and gentlemen. Now, of course, Lostik, they can smell victory. They can smell it. Siba has to not be able to backboard. And then this is already game. I'm not really sure. Yeah, Rizi does a wonderful job. Sadnov also just tanking. Like no cow ever tanked. Sadnov, of course, looking really low there. Siba a bit greedy. Going into his stopwatch, second item, by the way. And look at Rizi, he's just chilling there, he's just waiting. He's like, yeah, I want to go in. Olaze could find a huge Maelstrom here. He will, never mind, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have Maelstrom, and this means Rizi finds an easy kill onto Pikachu. Oh no. And this also means 5M, not even 5 members. Their name is not real. It is 4M now. But Lostik, on the other hand, they have everything. Yep, not everybody is super healthy, but they have all their members over there. And Genu, he can just kite away and not really eat any skill shots whatsoever. Rizi, okay, jumping over there. Nice try, I have to say, by Vaser. And oh my god, you find even more Taureos and Siba for the double kill. Also, Soul is secured. And without Soul, this game is gonna be so rough for 5M. It is 3 Infernal Drakes. It is 1 Ocean Drake for good measure. And it is also still 20 seconds on Vaser, on Tarius. Now Lace has his ultimate ready. Will find, together with Ling, 1 kill. Yeah, that's about it. Is it? Is it? Guys, is this game? Can Vaser maybe do something? Are there enough minions? Is Boom too low? Is Pour with Cookie too low? The turret is done, that's for sure. And yeah, you see Rizi, he wants to finish this thing. He's a strong Viking. I'm not sure if he could, I don't think so. So he just decides, let's deal as much damage as possible. Giving up the shutdown in the process though. That's a bit unlucky. That's not what we want to see. Okay. We had a 4 versus 5 situation, and now it is with turntables. Boom. Yeah, of course, trying to keep away the opposition with a good ultimate as well, swinging the hammer, but he's dropping low. He has a shutdown as well. You don't want to give those up. Getting stunned, still being alive. Objective bounty has been claimed by Vaser, finding the Nash for his team. This could be the comeback. Lace finding the Slicing Maelstrom for some really good impact. Sadnov, you can try it, my friend, with Unbreakable Will, but you are just too low. Geru, he will also get flashed at. He will get jumped at. And he will not have any of this. 4 people died. Basically an unofficial ace. We have to keep it in mind. Olaf died first in base. And yeah, it is a setback for sure. We went from 10k gold lead to 7k. You know, roughly, more or less. It's more like 0.5, but hey. Point is, yes, this was not too good for Lostik, but it is still winnable. It is still super doable. Of course, you cannot really have another mistake like that. Like if we think about it, it would still need like 2 aces, like 2 one-team fights to find the win for M5, and I feel like it has to be a single winnable fight for Lostik, and they have the game. They do have teleport on par with Cookie and Reezy. They could just teleport onto the mid lane wave and abuse the death timers. Oh no. Oh no. We are not grouped yet. Reezy will not be here with the team. And what is the call now? No objective is up. That's important to keep in mind. So it's not like Reezy has to teleport here. But oh man, would it be good if he had joined. And of course, if the fight was not as explosive. But again, it's not too much happening. Reezy with his team now. Going golden into the stopwatch here. Maybe he can get out. Could they even possibly somehow try to turn this finger around? Genu has a lot of damage already. He's on 3 items plus Tiamat. So if Genu can land some of those mystic shots and other skill shots like True Shot Barrage, like his autos, like his Essence Flux, he will find success. But for now, and I'm not really too sure why, but for now Lostik does not have control. Even though they have Infernal Soul, even though they have double the kills, I mean even more than double the kills, it's still a tough one. Like, props to 5M for playing it this cleanly. So yeah, no way to contest mid lane. Like yeah, Genu, he even ults just to push it in a bit quicker. But that just shows, yeah, how Lostik, they really need to get the mid lane prime. I get the idea of invading topside as well as Boom, because if you can set some vision or you can just hover your Olaf, you might find some place. Or you can also just say, okay, if they are not top lane, and we can see they are not in topside jungle, it means they are somewhere else. As stupid as it sounds, as simple as it sounds, that's what warding is about sometimes as well. So a pink ward not spotting anything in a regular bush, of course, you know, not AFK in your base. It can be pretty good. It can be really, really good. There we go, another inhib destroyed. Lostik are, I mean, struggling is the wrong word, but they have to stay focused. That's for sure. Maybe they want to put the final nail into the coffin just about now. Boom stacked his balls. Excuse me, but with Cookie. Stack the balls up, okay, engage. Is found. Reezy will explode, getting resurrected by the GA. His 4th item, by the way. Reezy, where can he go? Can his team retaliate for him? Indeed, they can. More or less. Mehr schlecht als recht, as we would say in German. And I don't really know where you want to go from here. I mean, I know you want to go for an objective, but what objective can you really take against this insane teamfight composition? Which we are seeing from 5M. They just pick Golly on mid, even though it's not really meta, even though he lags super behind. Okay, maybe. Maybe this could be a catch. Yeah, Galio not really being too happy with it. Okay, wild fight. People going golden again. Maelstrom doing stuff, not really doing too much though. Siba also dying. Everybody from Lostik is alive and 2 members are already dead. They are just haunting the people down at this point. Yeah, of course Boom will die, Zednoff will die, but they did their job. Can Lostik follow up on it though? 1 more opponent to kill. Okay, there's teleport into the mid lane, so that means Genu just has to keep her with Cookie busy, and they will not only keep him busy, they will also just rip him apart in 1,000 pieces. And this means, even though it was kind of a slow game, it was a almost 38-minute game. This is the first game that we saw today, and it has been an absolute banger. The first few minutes were a bit, yeah, but it got better really quickly. So yeah, I will actually head into a really short break because again, production stuff and people writing and get me out. But yeah, once we are in the lobby and the teams are ready again, I will be right back. And of course, you shouldn't go anywhere. We will have another banger match, and of course, we also want to see Lostik go 2-0 today to the first Prime League day. So see you in a second.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear, driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair, going nowhere, I swear. Like an outlaw on the run. Dangerous, but it's so fun. Running, running, no. Hold on, don't let go. Running, running, no. Keep running. Told my boss that I'm done. Had no luck with my mom. Say, what will you do with your life? You know it's
Okay, guys. There we are back for the second game. I feel like they kind of failed something in the lobby. I'm not too sure. Or maybe client crash for someone, but we can start any second now. Like really, really soon ish and yeah. I heard from a certain someone that he will be joining us, and of course I am hyped for it. There's like a small teaser already. I don't really know if you have any idea. I don't know. So of course he has to do draft first with the boys, with the Lostik squad. But I think after draft, Mr. Austrian Marth will join us. What do you mean? That's the best picture we've ever seen from Marth. What do you even mean? Had to find something. Why are they asking if I'm always ready? What? My body is ready. Sednov Chednov, exactly. That is derp. Can we finally get a game, please? Stop torturing me. I wanna go. Banger emote, thanks, sir. Yeah, of course, go. Everybody's ready. Zero. What is wrong with the G diffuser? And of course, finally. God, Jesus, frick. Chabadhabadu. Oh no, wait. I actually. No. I have to put the thing into the thing. I almost forgot to do the thing into the thing. You know how it is when you forget to put the thing into the thing? Yeah, that's relatable sadly, but no. Okay, finally we are here in the Champ Select. Finally. And again, we could just join Marth. We could just join the boys in the that would be so grieving. Somebody from 5M is watching, they can just hear all the comms, so No, of course. I just have to chill here. And of course I have to mention, it is a side swap pick, like as it is usually. And for pick Syndra, it gets hovered. Maybe it gets picked as well. And yeah, as I said, Lostik is on blue side this time, so it will again be Poro with Cookie on Syndra. So that's pretty good, you know. I really like the Syndra performance. I liked when he set down a lot of spheres and then just excuse me, and then use Scatter the Weak to just get a big line of stuns. And this time the mid lane answer will be different. Never talk about it before the hover phase is over. And Ahri will be the mid lane pick for 5M. Something pretty early already. It's unusual to find the mid lane matchup, but Syndra is a really good blind pick, and then picking your answer. Interesting, interesting. Poppy, just like before, but now the teams are swapped. So this time it is Poppy on R2 for team 5M instead of Lostik. What will the answer be? Viego. Mr. Boom has a pretty good Viego, I can tell you so much. So I'm not too sad to see this pick. I personally think there are some better power picks than Viego right now, but it is always preference, and Boom is really, really strong on the Viego, so why not just pick it? And then there's the Ezreal. Ezreal again, so the draft looks pretty similar, except that Poppy is on the other side right now, and of course Lostik is blue side this time, but it doesn't really matter too much for the draft. That's just the way it is, and yeah, Echo is getting hovered forever now. I don't really think it's gonna be Echo. Tristana is getting hovered now, and it will be Tristana. So, I mean, Tristana is a mid laner for me, so why? Yeah, why? What? Is Tristana really that good into Ezreal? I don't know, but apparently it's something you can pick. Maybe they want to be a bit more all-in, even though they were super all-in last game already. Maybe they want to be better at skirmishing. Maybe they want to go for the same but different, but the same. And yeah, now, of course, the important questions are: what top laner will Lostik pick? And 5M tries to ban some of those already. And on the other hand, what support will 5M pick alongside the Tristana? So yeah, some pretty good blind picks are banned for top lane now. No Jax, no Renekton, Gucci, Prada bag. What last support do you want to ban out though? What pairs really well with Tristana, or do you want to ban a top laner yourself maybe? Maybe a strong pick. Yes. I don't wanna be that guy, but hey, well played me. And now the Aatrox blind pick. I remember Reezy talking about that, I think. Being like, hey, I can blind pick Aatrox, but if the opponent blind picks it, I do have some answers. And I want to see what the answers are right now. Garen was banned in the last Champion Select. It will just be the Orndo. Nothing too crazy here. It's an absolute classic top lane pick. Ornn. Yeah, just trying to survive against Aatrox, really. Yeah, of course they are hovering a lot of stuff, but what will the pick be in the end? It is Ezreal Morgana on bot lane. It's a bot lane you're not really facing a lot of times. If you see Morgana, it's usually paired with a Caitlyn. So, yeah. I'm not too sure yet. Okay. Melio it is. I was pretty sure it has to be something with more engage. What would you look at that? Where's the reliable engage? I can't really see it. I'm looking for it, but I don't know, maybe I'm blind. Huh. I don't know. Had to ask Marth real quick when he will join.
Schönen guten Abend.
Beautiful evening, sir.
Habe gehört, da gibt's so ein gewisses. I've heard there is a Prime League match to be played.
Exactly. I heard the coach out-drafted this 5M team, or did he?
I mean, the thing is, I have Horror with Cookie on Syndra, so I already won the draft at the first pick. But
Okay.
of course, the enemy can't know that. I mean, they should know it after this game 1 with performance by him and the entire team. But yeah, it's always difficult. Like, what do you ban? What do you gift Lostik? Like, Lostik has so many interesting picks, so many power picks, and the play box is endless for us. Like, there's always another champ, but you don't have to reveal anything if they don't ban the Syndra.
Exactly. So you're telling me it's not a champion pool, it's a champion ocean, and it's always
Exactly.
Ocean Soul. No, but can you tell me a bit about the thought on the top lane matchup and a thought on the Morgana blind pick?
So, like, our thoughts were that we blind top anyways, like going into the second ban phase. So we thought about what champs are the best for us. We have the Braum ban that they played last game. So the Ornn was set up then, and we thought, yeah, when we play Viego, Syndra, Ezreal already, we have a lot of DPS, we have a lot of burst damage. We need something reliable as an engage. So top lane tank like Ornn just works perfectly, and like that's our bread and butter. Like we want the front to back team comp. We want some tank. We want some DPS. We want nothing crazy, nothing experimental, just solid league. And we showed that we can play it game 1, and now we don't do anything crazy in game 2 as well. The Morgana blind, it's like it's a special pick, right? Like we have Sednov on a bot lane on a support position. He is a madman. He can play basically anything. He plays champions in scrims that he has not touched in 5 years, and then he performs on it. So it's
Okay,
crazy. And Morgana is one of his crazy champions that he feels is underrated, and that I'm happy to give him, so he can show off with it.
I see. So you said whatever the opponent will last pick with the Black Shield and with Morgana's range and everything, you will be fine either way. Or was there a pick where you said, well, if they go for this one pick, you might have problems?
Yeah, it's always like Morgana is not traditionally a blind pick, because there is some possibility for her to be countered in lane by like Karma, for example. You get perma pushed in, yeah, exactly.
So good.
Or like any of those like ranged heavy trading supports that she can't really handle. Melio is, I mean, I think it's like a fine pick for them, for sure. When he has ultimate, he can like cancel 1 CC, but that's all he can do. Like he can cancel 1 CC, 1 Dark Binding that has an 8-second cooldown. And yeah, it's like they go scaling. They match our scaling a little bit on bot lane. We are happy to do so, because I think with Ornn items, with the Syndra stacking, you always outscale.
Perfect. Marth, you should get to your door real quick, I heard.
I am beat up deck. I heard there's a present for me. And yeah, see you soon.
Okay. So we will never hear from Marth again, I guess. Who knows? Who knows? We will never hear from him again. I hope to say it and he comes right back like, you fought, psych, but no, he lets us wait. Then of course, it is in a few seconds. We're in the loading screen already. Loading screen, please. Please, loading screen. Please. Oh, there we are, finally. So we can go into this beautiful game of League of Legends. It is the second game of the day. Lostik already won the first one. And here we are, ready to see Poro with Cookie dominate on Syndra again.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So what did you get?
Actually, crazy story. Well, the little ones are being played out. I don't think anything's happening. So I'm telling a little story. Just opened the door, and craziest thing, there was an angel waiting for me at the door, and he told me, Marth, you did such a good job drafting, such a good job, and you need some energy for this cast. Like, this is gonna be a spicy game, I can feel it. You need some energy, and the angel handed me a slice of pizza.
Hell yeah.
That's what you like to see.
Now I'm hungry as well. I had pizza as well today, yeah. So pizza is absolute goat of gamer food, I heard, or caster food, you know.
Hopefully, goated is also the Lostik gameplay in this match.
Oh, for sure.
Not what's happening for level 1. I think both junglers are gonna clear down. Maybe we see them meet in the river at the like 3:30 minute mark.
Yeah, you know, casual jungler meeting. You know, flaming your lanes, talking about how your lanes are all losing, you know. Everybody has 3 losing lanes in every game, so usually say hello at Scuttle, you know, to have a good cup of coffee, a slice of pizza. And man, so last game it was Galio versus Poros Syndra, and now it is Siba on Ahri. Do you think the Ahri should be a bigger challenge in Fury?
I mean, that Ahri can fight against the Syndra kinda. Like Galio, as a Galio, you like sit there and kind of take it, just take the poke, take the first strike damage. But as Ahri, you can kind of fight against it. You can, as we saw, for a short time, you can trade against it with your W, with your Qs, match the push as well, and it should be more exciting for her.
Okay, more exciting gameplay. No Jinx in this game, but it will be exciting anyways, because we have the Jinx connoisseur here, Mr. Marth, of course, you know, what else. Do you need, nobody saw, yeah, last hitting under turret is hard sometimes. But yeah, not too much happening right now. I'm a bit confused why Wazer just walks through mid lane like that. Why
maybe like in game 1 he transition gang through mid lane. Maybe he wanted to do something similar, but right now he's in the river looking for potential invade onto Boom.
He just flashed over the wall, and botlane is also under pressure right now. Wazer, he's looking for the kill, he's looking to find something. Boom, flashing out in the last second though. But we have to keep in mind, Wazer still has his Hex Flash ready.
Yeah, like he flashed the Dragon Ball and he couldn't follow the flash from Boom there to secure the kill. Interesting turn of events here. He kind of drops 3 camps of his own to invade and steal 1 camp away. I think it's not the end of the world for Boom. Like, he can return to his topside jungle, clear the crap there, and return to his respawning camps. I think that went pretty okay.
Yeah, definitely. It is really important that Boom doesn't die here, because if he does, it is a super war for Wazer. And you know, it's always about those angles, right? And it's also about what Aatrox is doing right here. Of course, never mind, bot lane also flashing. And mid lane Poro, he flashes out, he survives this thing somehow. Lei's gank will not find a kill, and also in bot lane, it's still 0-0. It's still not even first blood dropped.
That's the action we were expecting in this game, and yeah, as you said, so many summoners expanded. Roam from Lei's onto the mid lane, onto Poro, but he scatters them both away and survives by the skin of his teeth. Just barely.
Was that because Scatter the Weak and he scattered away the weak people? Oh, one bot lane, Wazer, he's here for the backup, and this will be first blood with the bomb. Yes! Tyros finding the first blood here. Marth, are you worried after this?
A little bit greedy by us to just stay in lane like this when we are very low HP, but I think it's just one of those you have to shake off. Like, it's okay, my bad, I just miscalculated that one, but nothing too major. Gain also has to flash.
He of course thought that the opposing bot lane will reset, and nope. They were ready to punish him because he wanted to freeze. Boom wants the enemy Raptor camp, and he will find a small but juicy jungle lead. I have to check the gold. Yeah, it's exactly 100, so it's like one jungle camp.
Yeah, he basically steals the camp away that he got counter jungled beforehand. Thing is, he still has 3 other camps he can clear right now that are all leveled up, so he will be very happy to do so. Secure an early level 6 if possible, and make stuff happen likely around the Herald, since his bot side has no level up.
Exactly. Sadly, no flashes for Genu and Sadnov. Also Poro with Cookie, no flash, and Boom himself, no flash. Only flash on Lostik side is on Reezy, but hey, it's kind of the same for 5M. Siba, the only one with a flash right now, so...
Wow. There's so much cheese here, like I can smell it in my room, the cheese. He goes mid lane again.
That's from the pizza, bro.
Oh, that might be true actually, yeah, right. But still, like that, he's looking for someone he plays while sacrificing his jungle clear speed. Like, now he's like walking back to his jungle, clearing his wolves, likely clearing the Gromp as well, but it's like those small things. Like, by doing this, he delays his jungle respawn by 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and the next clear will be slower as well, and that's how you fall behind in the jungle.
Yeah, the thing is, I feel like as soon as you tried 2 or 3 ganks like this, you just have to keep going. That's the only way to stay in the game, because just jungling will not bring you into the game. You have to keep on going. And to be fair, Vaser, he does have Hex Flash, and he used it again to get into a really annoying position. But Genu kinda respects it with Zednov right now. They are staying on range. Now the jump is coming. Ling, he will not walk into the Dark Binding. Genu, is he going to fall? He's burning, that's for sure. And Vaser, he wants more as well, getting healed. And Ling, Tareus will die to the Morgana to Zednov. But still, it's a 2-for-1, and I think you take those as 5M.
Yeah, I definitely do. 3 kills now on this Tristana. She's kind of getting out of hand. Plating as well. Just some miscalculation there. We knew like the Poppy was bot side because we took the top side camps before, as Boom like does now again. Counter jungling, getting information, and we just don't respect it enough. The Black Shield was late. You can like cancel the slow from Tristana. Boom now fighting.
I don't really know if you win those, Mr. Boom, because it's a scary Aatrox, and no, he is a bit nervous, I have to say, failing the flash over the wall. Oh, meanwhile, mid lane, look at this, Poro with Cookie. There he is, the Prodigy with a Zednov roam. That's what we want to see.
That's what I want to see as well, yeah. Just yeah, I don't know, if it was the game 1, I would say it's game 1 jitters, but it's game 2, and I think we're feeling a little bit too confident, maybe a little bit too eager to end the series right here. So take a step back, focus on your fundamentals, clear, farm up, and then we are good coming into the mid game. Boom, but he's looking to secure the Herald right now.
Just because you said we want to win the series right here, it's still just a best of 2, right? No best of 3.
Absolutely, yeah. We want to make it a clean tour.
Okay, perfect. So it's not really a series, you know, not to get anyone hyped up in chat here. But yeah, I know what is hype, and that is when Shelly drops, you know, drops the base. And I know this is going to be happening soon, because it is right there in Boom's inventory. So Boom ready to press his trinket button, and instead of using a lens or a ward, there will be a big purple crab. And that's what we are looking forward to. It got a bit nerfed, right, Marth? So do you think it's still valuable?
Yeah, all the objectives got nerfed initially, but Herald of course still gives a lot of gold for the jungler when he clears it, and also a little bit of gold when you can secure those turret platings with the charge. And at least, like, if there's nothing else to do, like, okay, your jungle camps are respawning, what are you realistically going to do on the map? Herald is still a good option.
Oh yeah, for sure. So you're telling me Boom is basically doing everything just right in this game so far.
Yeah, small hiccups with the flashing, and yeah, but the clearing is fine.
Yeah, I mean, those just happen, right? And Vaser, He really wants this bot side for himself. Boom has to run away. The plant will help him a lot, and the... Okay, nah, not really doing too much here. Sednov, he's just level 4 against the level 8 Ari. That's double the level. Meanwhile, we can also see some action on top lane, and Reezy, he might look for a kill here. He will not get the reactivation. That is, of course, a painful mistake here. It should not cost him his life, though. Boom! He is so greedy right now. Vaser, he wants this kill flashing forward, and with the buckler auto attack, finding the kill onto our Viego. Oh no, the charge. Oh no!
The
No
charge gets
charge.
denied, yeah. Boom died for the Herald placement in the mid lane, but it doesn't even go through. The Herald was otherwise occupied. Minions looking too tasty. I can understand that. But yeah, top lane 1v1, nothing really happens. Two ultimates get expanded. But the game is still okay. Like, we are behind like 1,500 gold, and it's mostly in the hands of Ling, which who's playing a really well game on a Tristana here. But I can also say the game is completely playable for Lostik. Pro with Hooky as a kill lead and like 25 decent CS. So we are scaling and we can still take this game.
For sure. I mean, both sides do have one completed item, and that's what you talked about, right? You said Ling is the main carry for 5M right now. He does have his completed item. And on our side, on Lostik's side, Poro with Cookie does have his Ludens finished, and it's a lot of burst. You already mentioned it in Champ Select. That's exactly what you want, and of course it's also what you want to do as Syndra, because hey, if the opposing team has one really fat carry, would be a shame if you just press your outplay button, right?
Yeah, a shame. Like 4 people now in the mid lane. Looking to punish Poro with Cookie, but he has those wards set up. Bought the pink ward to just be that extra bit safe. And he will not fall for the trap set out by 5M.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, okay, Genu, he's eating a lot of damage just because he wants to get a bit of damage with the Dark Binding. I mean, it's okay, right? It wasn't too much. I thought it looked like a bit more, but still.
As long as if we get those disengages right, then it's completely fine. We're still waiting for those big spikes. Like Boom is setting on a Warhammer and a Sheen. Geno as well sitting on a Sheen. We're waiting for those big spikes to come in, and then we can really one-shot a target in the CC. We can really contest those Drakes, which I hope we give right now. It's looking likely with the recalls on the bot lane. Yeah, we are slowly getting there.
Exactly, for sure. If we just have a look at the items, Vaser chose a really cheap and early power spike mid lane. Yeah, Poro with Cookie is he's like 9 donkre. We don't want this. Go away, Mr. Stiba. Beauty. I mean he's playing it really well. I really have to
you know the
it.
nickname for Faker. You know what it is?
Demon King.
The unkillable Demon King, and Poro with Cookie is looking just like that. He's unkillable. Also in the first game, he went like deathless in the first 20 minutes of the game.
Talking about unkillable Sednov, he will have a little annoying Yordle. But hey, Poro with Cookie, he's finding the revenge kill just right now in the mid lane. But Vaser, he's like, hey, you just killed my teammate. He misses! Oh no, Vaser, he misses! But when he has another spell up, and yeah, Marth, how does it feel to caster curse your own team?
I mean, he got a kill in beforehand. The demon can take and he giveth.
He taketh and he giveth.
Exactly. But that's yeah, Ling is getting further and further ahead. I really don't like this. He's like the one character who could be a problem even late into the game with this Melio enchanting him. In a positive way, of course. And we're still waiting. Now Geno has his Tribers finished. Now maybe there can be a little bit of counteractive plays happen. But
I hope so.
Still need to find our groove into this game. I feel like Poro with Cookie is doing fantastic job, like keeping us in the game, and his team is supporting him with vision. But we need to support him with some good plays as well, with some resistance in the scoreboard.
Definitely. I love the way you describe it, Mr. Marth. Of course, knowledgeable as always. And yeah, Borrow with Cookie is also supporting his team with basically just 1v1ing Seba, almost one comboing him. But hey, Ling on the other hand, and also on the other side of the map, being fast as a frick boy and dealing a lot of damage as well. So, and Sednov, he's just terribly under-leveled, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just fell too far behind by those early deaths. He's level 6 now to Emilio level 8. I mean, of course, support levels are not the most important. Ling? I don't know, buddy. I think he misjudged his attack range there. Wasting his flash.
Oh, definitely. And this just means probably the most important flash for 5M is on cooldown now. Oh, by the way, what?
An opportunity for us.
Yeah, definitely. Is the jungle thing fixed with the range XP?
I think so, yeah.
Because I just saw Boom clearing and not really, you know, being out of range. And yeah, Sednov kind of being out of position here. Nothing to do for him right there. Even the plant used in a beautiful way to just kick him back in. And I also sadly have to mention Reezy, he's missing some things. It feels like he hasn't played Oren just yesterday or something. As you say, he's not really finding the groove. He missed an ultimate, he missed a stone into a crack it combo. He still has to find the groove on this champion. And then again, he almost threatened a kill onto Lace, so I'm sure that he can make it work, but he still needs some time. Maybe this could be an opportunity. Vaser is hit by the Dark Binding, but no. Tareros using defensive ultimate here. Yep.
Looks like a siege mid lane, honestly. We are 4 people grouped here. We see Seba in the bot lane. And Ling is recalling.
100 seconds on Breath of Life, by the way. Okay, Boom. He's looking for something. And the turret is traded now. So, Marth, what would you say if we just get all 4 Infernal Dragons? 12% more AD and AP. That won't be decent, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's decent. I would feel pretty sad that it's not the last patch. Last patch it was in total 20% if you get all 4. Which is, of course, that extra bit of oomph that you want, especially on a high AP scaling champ like Syndra, and as well as not too bad with AD either. But it's something like to deny mostly from the enemy as well. The soul got buffed, like the individual drakes got nerfed, soul got buffed. With a third drake looking likely for 5M, we really need to make sure to not give Overdose the soul.
Yeah, and that's also what Lostik thinks. Teleport from Reezy used. Every ultimate is ready except for 2-shot barrage, but it should not matter too much. Vaser, if he can be one-shot, there is no way to smite the dragon. Teleport is coming in here. Lace, he is the frontline right now. He wants to go in. World Ender should be used soon as we are seeing the fight here. Reezy looking to force out the last Spirit Rush from Seba. And who can really start this? Oh my god, it's connecting, it's connecting! Look at that, Boom! Finding the Tristana, and I am the carry now, and he will use the DPS to just burst down the dragon. I don't think Vaser will contest this, and this is the comeback angle that we wanna see. Lostik, they are back in the game.
800 gold shutdown going over to Geno. He is thinking to himself, I'm falling quite far behind in this game. How about a shutdown? How about a Drake for my team as well? As Lostik manages to make a big comeback happen here. Now only like a minor gold lead, 2k gold lead in total, but that's being negated by the momentum that shifted right now for Lostik, securing themselves a Drake as well as told about before. Those are really impactful.
100%. Beautiful Dark Binding here from Sednov. Seba almost Power with Cookie does not have his ultimate ability right now, but he doesn't even need it to just collapse Seba into the ground. Vaser also no ultimate up, so he cannot finish off Sednov right here. Tareos also looking to join his team. So it is 2 versus 2 right now. Tareos using Breath of Life to get away from there. Get out of here, Power with Cookie says, and man, Marth, you kind of predicted it, but Power with Cookie on Syndra, it's just a pleasure to watch, and he deals so much damage.
The damage is just insane. Like a tag team from Poro and Zednov here on the bot lane. 5M thought they caught themselves a juicy Syndra, but there was a Morgana in the brush. And together they make the 2v3 outplay kill happen. And you can, yeah, I mean, the only thing you have to do is look into the inventories of 5M to see where the respect lies. So much magic resistance being purchased. Of course, Pori looking to shred all that with a very high magic penetration build. Only the void stuff needed now to complete the set. And
Yes.
yeah, I mean, he's already dealing so much damage, and like Ling is the target. Ling has not a single defensive item. They can manage to get him. There's nothing they can do about it.
Aggressive jump forward. Ling, does he want too much? We see Ornhorn. It will kill Ling! What an amazing snipe here from Reezy with his, I don't know, animal god or whatever it is, but he made it happen, and this dealt so much damage, I can't even believe it. Oh my god.
It's too easy when you have Reezy. And he makes another snipe, another misplay by Ling, wasting his flash now as well as dying. We're not quite far enough ahead in the game to do a Nash off that, but it's another big pick, it's another tempo shift, it's another confidence play for Lostik. They are finding their way into this game.
For sure. And I also talked about it in Champ Select, like how I do not think that Ling should be the one just jumping in, and I kind of get him, you know? He feels like he's the carry, he has to find plays, he's telling his support, yo, shield me up, give me the extra range, give me the bonfire, and it doesn't work out.
Just not quite good enough. Of course, Torius used his Breath of Life. Breath of Life?
Yes.
Is it Breath of Life? The melee ultimate. In the bot lane, and he couldn't save Ling with it. Nash being started.
Nash on 5k, on 6k, it's retching. Okay. Weser, he was channeling his ultimate, of course. If you don't pull the trigger on the ultimate, it will have a really short cooldown, like 20 seconds or something, so nothing to worry there, and teleport has been used by Poro with Cookie just to really make sure nothing happens here. It's a bit, I feel like it's a bit of a redemption to get Poro with Cookie's teleport at least.
You take every single bit that you can at this point. I feel like it's like a Nash to just test the waters. Like, what is Lostik gonna do? How are they gonna respond? Do they keep track of the objectives? Like, it was pretty early into the early 20s, 21 minutes when the Nash got started, so maybe they don't keep track of it, but of course they learned that every objective has to be talked about, what is going on, and they pay attention.
Exactly. Talking about objectives, Mr. Marth, 50 more seconds until this next dragon. And I still just see the world where Lostik really wants every single one of them. You do not want to give 5M the opportunity to get onto Soul Point, and also to give them a little bit of extra damage, because we are 23 minutes in. Most players have 2 items, and with 2 items, yeah, even those 3% are still like 10 or 20 AD or AP at this point, so that's really something you want to take.
It's really something you want to take, but it's like so much vision expanded for Lostik on the top side. The dragon is basically in complete darkness for us. We have to make our way very carefully in there, checking the brushes with skill shots, pushing the vision line forward if we want to contest this objective.
Exactly. Huge Dark Binding though. It will get followed up, and Seabot just dies. It is so much range damage, and not a single ultimate has been used. Now the trigger's getting pulled by Reezy, Terros, Breath of Life himself, and Dragon will maybe even finish the job. Reezy, he's doing amazing on the front line, knocking up 2, and he is making a path for his team to get through the choke point to contest this dragon. And of course you have to be so scared from Sadnov's Dark Bindings. He will find his prey and his team follows up. And now Lostik, they are pushing mid lane and they are on their way to Baron Nashor.
Yeah, missteps in the early game, a few deaths here and there, 2 levels down. Zednov can still make those big picks, can still make those big plays no matter how far behind he is. Lostik starting up the Nash.
Indeed, and this time it is Nash on the menu again. But this time it is the blue side, a Lostik on it. Teleport used from both 5M players. What will you do though? Will you damage stop? Will you 50-50 flip it? Will you take a fight? You don't really have the ultimates up for it right now. No Ornhor, and it is the 50-50 and Vaser gets the steal! Oh my god, are you kidding me? But can you maybe find some kills? What are you doing now? Boom, trying to find the stun. He will not flash stun though. Vaser going in aggressively, doing a lot of work with the grounded. Lace dropping low, healing back up again. Vaser so low, but finally finding the first kill in this fight. Poro with Cookie with a black shield can maybe find something here. It is a back and forth. It is a dance of death. And we have seen a single death, and that is Vaser's, but I don't think he cares too much. He stole that Nash and he keeps his team alive.
Yeah, it's just so unnecessary to flip the Nash here. Like, you got the kill, you got the Drake. Why do you have to take everything? The game was in a good state, we were scaling. Just a little bit of a miscalculation there. You thought you could keep the Poppy out of the pit, but a good flash from Vaser made sure he can at least contest it, and he makes the smite happen.
Exactly. I still remember when you said maybe the boys, Lostik boys, are a bit too eager even, a bit too bloodthirsty, and they just want to win it as quick as possible, and it looked a bit like that as well. They don't really want to give themselves a lot of slack, and they will pay a bit, but I still think it is in an absolutely decent spot, because also Reezy, he hit level 14, and Poro with Cookie, he already has the Eye of Luden with 100 ability power, 10 magic pen, and 25 ability haste. Those are some really cool numbers.
That's a juicy item, yeah. I wouldn't mind one of those myself. And I'm sure Poro with Cookie agrees. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of forced to play slow now against the Nash. Not much we can do. Waves are getting pushed in. You're collecting them. Keep the damage to a minimum, I would say. Just do not allow for more turrets to go down than you have to. Reezy can hold against Siba forever with his Abyssal Mask. Like, he's not gonna touch him there.
Oh my god. The jungle is a war zone right now. And it is a deadly spot to be in if you are just at the wrong place at the wrong time. We see so much fishing again. Poro with Cookie, he's already threatening. But yeah, 5M, they want to go to the bot lane to finish the rotation and also finish the turret. Reezy, he really does not want to give up the turret, but he will pay with his life. And the turret will probably go down anyways. Yes, Ling really wants to get the turret, just has to auto it once. But this also means, yeah, Reezy died, but it is only this turret. I don't really know how much more 5M can make happen on the next wave.
Yeah, just way too far forward. I would have loved to see just an Ornhorn right there if you want to defend the turret.
Oh my god, Vaser, he's getting burst down instantly. Now it's a 4v4. We still have the most important ultimates up. Breath of Life is on cooldown. Ling will be shot down. And now, boom, he wants to find more. He wants to have one of those Viego moments. Will find Ari. Meanwhile, on the backline, Lace, he also wants a free kill over there, but he will not find Zetnov. Meanwhile, with another Heartbreaker from move, he will find
what a beautiful pick. Beautiful pick here, and then Poro with Cookie with the dancing shoes does not get hit by the charm from Siba, and then it's just reset city for Boom. He's like, oh, you got a fat AD carry. Wouldn't want us to play them as well. Like, it's just like, you are the free item ADC then. You are the Tristana with the resets, with the jump, and with the chase down to ensure 4 kills and the end of this Baron power play.
Exactly, and you know, we talk about one objective, Baron, and we already have to talk about the next one. Baron, no longer active, will be up again in 2 minutes, but first, let me take an Infernal Dragon.
This dragon should be well contested by Lostik. 5M, oh, Lace is PvPing into the bot lane, they want to contest this one.
In my head, it's just like, but first, let me take Infernal. You know, that's in Vaser's head right now. That's definitely in Vaser's head, but yeah, no. Sadnov just kind of sacrificing himself there. And really good hammer, throwing away a Reezy, so no frontline right now. Siba with one more Spirit Rush, if he can find the kill there, will of course be more. How the hell does Poro find those? How? Are you kidding me? And he still has his ultimate up, keep it in mind. He didn't even use his R button. His outplay button was actually having hands and not just pressing R.
They felt so confident going forward. Vesa was flashing onto Geno, but you forgot about the big carry, the big man in the mid lane with his items, with his damage, with his signature Syndra, and he just explodes Ling in the backline, completely like out of his sight as well. Like Ling didn't even consider that he could die there.
Oh, definitely. He just died, and you know, case of cause of death. I don't know. I blinked and I was dead.
Cause of death, I got outplayed. And Infernal Drake, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. You said so yourself. 4 Infernal Dragons is the call. Lostik seems to agree. Now they are the ones with the big shutdowns. Gold lead not quite in their hands yet, but those 3 Infernal Dragons are, yeah, a gold lead in themselves. It's like an item lead, like a stat lead. It's not reflective in the scoreboard as well, but those 3 little flames, they are quite the lead.
Exactly. For sure. And now, yeah, we still have to keep in mind it is a 30-minute game. That means the death timers, they are pretty long at this point. So the next 1 or 2 mistakes could already be game. So of course we don't really want to see any of those from Lostik's side. Again, the gold lead is super even, and that's an interesting one. Genu, he is, yeah, he's like, wait, those bushes, they look scary. I don't really want to go near them.
Boom, looking for something himself. Ziba reacting with the Spirit Rush, I think it was.
Yes. Last stack.
This Baron, it will be the next site of a fight, I believe.
It might as well be. First, let us take top lane turret, while Laze has to defend mid lane and chop it out. So mid lane wave is even again, keep that in mind if a fight breaks out here. And now Laze, he might have a pretty good flank together with Vaser here. Vaser kind of shows himself, but I don't think Lostik really knows where Laze is exactly. They know he has to be around there somewhere. Okay, and they even use their trinket for it, so now they are 100% sure where Laze is. Laze already on 3 items as well, so Laze pretty scary if he gets some good hits here. And now the question is, all eyes on Poro with a Cookie, because if he survives then he can deal some damage onto Ling. Ling will not die to Poro with Cookie's ultimate, too many shields, and now Laze on the bot side. Can he be peeled off? Reezy dropping kinda low. Nobody dying though. Oh my god, the true shot barrage was really juicy, but not enough.
Not quite enough, but the HP bars there in favor of Lostik ever so slightly. I don't think it's quite enough to start off this Nash. You can just reset as well. It's 1 minute 30 until this Infernal Soul. If you can manage to secure this, like, you see the damage that Lostik is doing right now, like Geno with the True Drop Barrage, Reezy as well with the Cold Forge Code, and Poro with Cookie, of course, as well, on the Syndra, nearing his death cap finish. If you can secure this Infernal Soul, it means all those lower HP bars will be gone HP bars. And a fight like that will easily be the end of the game next time.
Oh, definitely. I really want to have a look at Poro's AP now. He farmed up and delayed his backport, but it's still super alright. It's still 50 seconds. He goes from 490 to 650. Ah, that is absolutely juicy, thinking about how much AP Syndra has right now. That's just so much damage.
Fully Transcendent Syndra with the 4 item power spike, 3 Infernal Drakes to top it off. I don't think the Hex Drinker from Ling is gonna do much in the ways of being one-shotted. Road Barrage finds him.
Okay, Boom finding some damage, but will receive a lot on his own end. Reezy trying to get in there, getting Black Shielded so he can hit his ultimate. He will not be able to find it though. Laze has to be defensive. His Hex Drinker will be procced, aka more Morges. Ziba with 2 more Spirit Rushes. And man, those teams, they keep this thing entertaining till the very end. It is still so even. Reezy has teleport though to teleport right back. And I love how Poro with Cookie is shoving out the mid lane. There is a teleport, but you have to watch out. It is so much damage onto Dragon. It is 6k, it is 5k, it is 4k. We see somebody maybe being there in time for the steal. No, Boom is not there, and now it's Soul Point against Soul Point. This is the maximum amount of normal dragons we can see in a game.
Not quite good enough. Boom had to recall. He was so low, and like Lostik, they tried to steal the Drake. Maybe they can find a pick now, but not quite what they were looking for.
Definitely not, but hey, you still have the pushing lanes. Can you do anything with it? Only Sadnov is kind of low. Everybody else in the game right now is kind of healthy. Well, except for Siba, he's also a little bit low, but I mean, he's chilling on bot lane, looking for the reset. And now...
Nash is being started. I wonder if they know if that Weser has no flash. He has no way to getting into the pit except by running there.
I mean, or Hex Flash, if they give him enough time. Okay, they just wanted to get the TP out.
I think that's the fine call. I think that's the fine call, yeah.
Oh my god, True Shot Barrage really hurts. Are you kidding me? And I feel like Ezreal is not even building for a lot of True Shot Barrage damage, right?
It's just it's a classic build. It's like those 3 items that you see on pretty much every Ezreal nowadays. And yeah, the Tiamat going into the Ravenous Hydra most likely as a 4th item. So he has a lot of AD, he has a lot of basic damage, and the ulti is not something to take lightly either. Now boom with the Nash start. You saw them recall, but Weser is already here. Will this be another steal angle?
10k on Nash, and you want to keep Weser out of this pit, using some defensive ults here just to, yeah, not let Weser in. The focus is on Weser so hard instead of kind of sacrificing himself, but there is the engaged Siba. He will flash away from the Heartbreaker, and it is all kind of falling apart right now. They focus so much on just keeping Weser out, but they could not even find the kill for with Cookie. He is trying the impossible here, trying to deny this Nash all alone. Genu has teleport up, but will it be there in time? It is on 5k, it is on 4k. Can maybe Poro with Cookie somehow steal this thing? It was kind of close, but no shot right there. Oh my god. Poro, what? Are you kidding me? How is this a stun into the wall? This is so annoying. But Weser knows his champion. Poro with Cookie a little bit out of position and will be found by 5M.
Poro with Cookie tries to steal the Nash, but not quite enough damage right there, not quite the timing. Nash was still too healthy to make it happen. And then he gets clipped at the wall from Weser, who is looking to, yeah, make a redemption win here happen.
Man, how do they keep entertaining us? It's a 40-minute game soon. I thought the first game was already, you know, a lengthy game, but this game just takes the cake. I feel like this will not be over at the next Dragon. I feel like it will need another Nash maybe even to really get a conclusion. Because there are still so many turrets being alive, no inhibitor turret down. And also still a lot of scaling, but man, Poro with Cookie respawned just now. How long was he dead? Like, it feels like he was dead for 2 minutes
6
or
seconds.
something.
It was a whole minute at this point. You have to feel one more team fight, one more big explosion of death timers, and the game will end either way. Maybe it will be Optimus Parent push. I feel like at latest it will be in like a minute on this Infernal Soul.
Okay. We seem to disagree here a little bit, but of course I hope to see Lostik win either way. We're not biased, we're just on the Lostik channel, so you know, don't mind me.
I am biased. I'm happy to admit that. How can you not? Such an entertaining game, and the first match day of many here in that Division 4.
Many to come. Also, there were many ornaments to come, but that's about it. That's about all the ornaments you get. Ornn hit level 16, gave Sednov the last one. So those are all 5 ornaments in this game.
Yeah, 10 people in the middle lane. Very satisfying. All the stats you can give, all the fight power you can have. All the summoners are up except for Sadnov and Lace. But this dragon, man, it will end the game.
True Shot Barrage. Not finding too much, but it has basically no cooldown. Charm connecting, and Reezy, you want to stay as healthy as possible, but you also want to give your team some space. And now this could be a fight that you need. Not really finding anything with the Ornhorn because Lace just dashed over the wall. And now this is the big moment that we have all been waiting for. What is going to happen? Lace looking for the flank again. We can see the vision though. He He is on vision, more or less. They know.
Seeper's looking for the flank on the top side of the map.
He is, yeah, it's a lot of flanking now. Oh my god, Vader gets the dragon, but how will the fight end? And now Boom going out. Who can find the first kill? Siba finds Reezy, and everybody on 5M is healthy, while on the other hand, Lostik, they are losing member after member. Genu will be kill number 4, triple kill for Siba with a beautiful flank here together with Lace. Just, you know, closing the scissors, as we say in Germany, or in German, I don't even know if it makes any sense in English, but you know, just using both flanks to find the kills here. And I was really hoping for this fight to be closer, you know, for less people to survive, because as it stands, this just has to be game power with Cookie. No way in hell do you have the numbers to just kill them all. He tries, of course, but will go down while he tries. GG's get called in the chat, and this means we are back right where we were. It is a 1-1.
It's a 1-1, of course. Prime League, it's only best of 2. No third game played. Finishing off the first match day for the Division 4 as a tie. And yeah, I mean, I can't say I'm unhappy with it. It's like, it is what it is. It's a decent showing. I think we can build upon this. No need to win every single game, of course. Every loss is an opportunity to learn. And I don't know if we will have someone to ask a few questions, or
should we just go up and ask, or what do we do?
That's not something. I mean, I can leave for a second. Feel
oh
free
yeah,
to
yeah. That's
entertain the
sounds
stream,
good.
and then I come back, and maybe I bring someone with me. So
Perfect.
see you in a sec.
I'm entertaining the stream, by the way. You know, doing the thriller dance, or what? Doing the Warwick dance. Oh man. Wow, wow, oh, dun, 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 dun. You know how it is. You know how it is. Doing some weird, yeah, weird stuff. I don't even wanna. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, that never happened. Cut it out. Cut it out. Nobody ever saw that. But yeah, I'm a bit sad. I feel like those were winnable games. But hey, as Marth said, you cannot win them all. That's just the way it is. And that's just the way Mr. Zero is.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Zero.
I found one of the Syndra 1 tricks that was promised.
Syndra 1 trick, what do you mean?
You
They banned my Orianna.
I mean,
They banned my Orianna.
Yeah, I mean, Syndra is just strong, so it might just be the second pick to go to.
Let me set this thing up, and yeah, there we go. Wait, no, that's not. That's not right. We need this. It needs more space. No. Yes.
I don't have face cam, sadly. You know that.
Nah, it doesn't matter. I got you, fam.
Nice.
I have you know, production main. So Marth, just open up with the first question that you have.
yeah, our production crew in the background, like they need a few minutes. Our big staff, like the 5 people that's setting up the stream, they need a little bit.
Kicked up.
So, yeah, I mean, Poor of Cookie, Zero, a man known by many names but not by many champions. What did you think about your Syndra performance today? How do you feel?
I'm honestly like really happy with how I performed, especially on lane. Like for me, it was a goal to get better on lane, the trading stance, and get those tiny but important leads in the laning phase. And this is like a thing you can do very well on Syndra, and I think I managed to do so very well in both games.
Yeah, I would agree. Like second game as well, you had a CS lead the entire game. I think in first game as well against the Galio. So yeah, it seemed to be going very well for you. But of course, a 1-1, like in the first game, we had a few problems finishing the game. Can you talk to me about like what was the problem in the first game?
Hmm. I think it's like really easy to play a fight if the enemy wants to take the fight. The problem was that the enemy was like really good at keeping keeping their space to us, but as well protecting the important objectives, and we just didn't know how to approach it. So that's for sure something we're like looking into to improve on next as a team. I think it's mostly about how to end the game. You know what I mean? Like what steps you have to take to like use your lead, and that was specifically in the first game. In the second game, I don't know, like the enemy randomly decided to build every magic resist item in the game. So I guess my lead wasn't that useful anymore. And then it was hard to fight because we had like this plan to one-shot people with Sunra, but at the same time they just had a lot of magic resist. So we had to get the void stuff first, and then the Tristana got a problem, and it was just really hard to play the fights. And yeah, like again, team-wise, how do we approach it, and how do we use Orn ult, for example? How do we combo? Who do we focus and stuff like this?
Yeah, definitely some things to watch over and to improve from. I completely agree. Let's switch the topic as well now. We played the first series of the Prime League. Tomorrow is the second already. What are like your expectations now that you have scouted a few of our opponents? Now that we know what we are up against in Division 4, what's the goal for the split?
I'm gonna be a toxic one here, not how you say the confident one, but I'm pretty sure we can. Like, if this is the level we're facing on a regular basis, I think we can win every game. It's not really. I'm not scared of the enemy. It's just that we have to play better as a team. But on laning phase or individually, I don't see a problem with enemies.
Sounds very good. I don't think that's toxic at all. I think that's confident, and you need confidence to make it somewhere in league and in the division as well. Completely agree with you. I think if we iron out some mistakes and we are ready and we are focused, that we go into the games as confident as you sound, then the sky's the limit, and Division 4 is only a stepping stone. Do you have another question, Alistrem?
I think I'm done with setting up the thing.
It's beautiful.
It's absolutely beautiful. Right?
I'm confused by the Earth is flat part. Like that's that one.
That's his name on Steam, isn't it?
It's
No, Moon is a baby Earth.
Oh, Moon is baby. I'm so sorry, bro. Okay.
It's okay.
All I.
It's another fact, you know, the Earth is flat, so we can agree.
Of course.
Just spitting facts in the
So
last
Swift is flat. I mean, that's basically Earth.
Moon
So.
is baby Earth. No.
It's important to educate as well the people that are watching.
Of course. No, but I mean, you said a lot of things. You are confident about going tomorrow. I love how you said you know it's about fixing your own mistakes. I feel like that's a lot of League of Legends, right? Preparing for opponents is good and all, but in the end, it's just about fixing your mistakes first, right? So, I have to ask one thing. Do you think somebody deserves an MVP award today, and why is it yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say it's me, but I can't say that, right? No.
Of course, you can say that.
Like again, yeah. I mean, there's not such thing as MVP award that has to be given away or anything, you know, because in the end, I still have as well a lot of to improve on. For example, today I think I played really well on lane. I played my fights really good, but my communication lacked. So I was like really focused on my mechanics, and I still can improve there. And if I can shot call the whole team and do this performance, then I'll call myself for the MVP.
I see. So you are the MVP, but you still have a lot to learn. This is what you're telling us today.
I wouldn't say.
Is that
I didn't
correct?
carry. I didn't carry the second game, so you know, in the first game you can give me. I think I played really well.
Like MVP is something for the winning team, I feel like, and second game, I think like 5M entire team played decently. Like they picked themselves up from the lost before from the tough game. I think
Definitely,
especially
yeah.
like Ling on the Tristana, like he got caught a few times in the mid to late game, but the early game leads he created on the bot lane with the Emilio, he really knew his limits, and shout out to our enemies here. They bounced back really well, and the entire team knew how to play with this Tristana.
Guys,
You
I
know what?
finished it.
I changed my mind. I know who I want to give MVP to, and it's our coach Marth. Because if we didn't have Marth, we wouldn't even know how to do a Herald rotation, you know. So MVP to Marth. At least we got the Herald, you know.
Thank you. I know.
Where's
I know.
the MVP for my mad editing skills live on stream?
True. Next time. You took some time, you know. You need some practice in it. You had the wrong name. Exactly.
I had the wrong name. Oh my god. Guys, I hope you had as much fun as we had. And of course, big thanks to the players playing those amazing games. Again, huge shout outs to our opponents, to our Lostik lineup, and of course to Marth for being an amazing coach, caster, and player himself. Marth, when are your next Prime League games in Hanover, by the way?
Our Prime League is finished for this year. It's gonna start next year, so there is a lot of break for me as well.
A big break then. So yeah, guys, tomorrow there will be a Foxneer versus Lostik. I'm not going to cover this on Lostik, but I think maybe Foxneer will have a cast, as far as I know. So you might want to go over there if you want to have a look at it. Up to you. And yeah, with those words, I hope you still have an amazing Prime League journey. This was just the beginning, 1-1. That's something you can build up upon in this regard, guys. Hope you have a great weekend. See you soon.
Bye-bye. Thank you.